Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Dima Tutorials. Dima Tutorials, as you guys already know, is an educational channel here on YouTube, on Facebook, and on TikTok. And this is the 12th day of our series on JAMB past questions, use of English revisions. So we've been having lessons for the past 11 days on use of English past questions. So today we're going to continue with our lessons on past questions revisions, and I have one today, and this one is on tenses. Now it's important to understand tenses, the different tenses that there are in the English language, because it's very important. Like, it's very important to understand tenses. You are going to ask a lot of questions on tenses in your exams, and fortunately for those who are in the online classes, we've concluded lessons on tenses. We've treated every aspect of tenses, the present tense, all the four aspects of the present tense, all the four aspects of the past tense, and all the four aspects of the future tense. And I believe we can answer any question on tenses. Okay, so if you've not joined our classes, you have missed a lot already, and it won't be good for you to keep missing on our lessons. Fortunately, we are going to start revisions very soon, so it's important you join us. You're going to benefit from our revision classes, so it's important to join us immediately. Use the number that is on the screen to join us. Our fee is 1,000 naira per subject per month. Join us if you want to smash JAMB-UTME this year with the score of 350, because that is our goal. We have added teachers in all the subjects. I employed the best teachers: physics, chemistry, mathematics, CRS, economics, literature. We have just the best teachers. It's when you join us that you know what I'm talking about. I employed the best teachers because I want the best results, and the result I want is 350 for my students. Okay, 350 for my students. That's why I went through the rigorous process of interviewing the teachers that applies to join our classes. Okay, so I employed the best hands for you guys. We even have two teachers in some subjects like chemistry and biology. We have two teachers in some subjects, and these two teachers are very good teachers. So why I employ two teachers in some of these subjects is to make sure we cover the syllabus, to make sure we cover the syllabus, everything, the syllabus, and also have the time to do a total revision for our students. So it's important for you to join us. The goal is to produce students, like I said, that will score 350. And how are we going to achieve this? By ensuring that our students score 90 in all our subjects. Okay, 90 in all our subjects. That's how we want to achieve this. So make sure you join us if you really want to be among those who are going to smash JAMB-UTME with a score of 350 plus. And let me even tell you, I made it competitive for my teachers, because there's a prize for any teacher that produces the best scoring candidates. Okay, so it's important you join us and make use of this opportunity. It's important to join us and utilize what is going on in our classes. Make sure you join us immediately. If you really want to make this say JAMB-UTME, you let JAMB-UTME attend and gain admission into your desired course and into your desired university. That is the primary goal, not just to gain admission and study any course, but to gain admission and study the course that you really desire to study. Okay, so that's why we want to ensure that our students score really high in JAMB-UTME. And after JAMB-UTME, of course, there's going to be post-UTME classes as we did last year. So make sure you join us immediately. Use the number that is on the screen to join us. Our fee is just 1,000 naira per subject per month. It's not expensive. It's the lowest you can get. Is the lowest you can get, just 1,000 naira per subject per month. And it's important to register for the first subject so that you be among those who are going to score 350, because one subject will not give you the desired score, two subjects will not, three subjects will not. So it's important to join in all our classes. And but if you cannot afford to pay for the 4 classes, it's still okay. You can pay for 1, 2, or 3. Okay, all right. Let's look at this question from the past questions. In the past, his father used to work, but nowadays he dashed to work. In the past, his father used to work, but nowadays he dashed to work by bicycle. We have option A was going, B is going, C seldom goes, and D goes. Which one is the correct answer? Okay, now this question is on tenses, like I mentioned earlier, and is on simple present tense. Simple present tense. And what is simple present tense? Simple present tense is the tense that isn't talking about habits, it's talking about routines, it's talking about facts, it's talking about scientifically proven truth and permanent situations. Okay, so we want to talk about routines, so we want to talk about facts. Okay, let's take for example routines. Like he brushes his teeth every morning. He brushes his his teeth every morning. He brushes his teeth every morning. Okay, now this is a routine. We want to talk about a habit. Okay, we want to talk about a habit. We want to talk about routine, habits, routine, facts, scientifically proven facts, permanent situations, general truth. Make sure your tense is in the simple present tense. And how do you consider a sentence in the simple present tense? You simply use the subject plus the base form of the verb. Okay, the subject, you already know what a subject is. I shouldn't be talking about it in every of my video. Okay, the subject, the person or thing that the sentence is all about, or the person or thing that carries out the action of the verb in the sentence. So the subject plus the base form of the verb. Okay, not the past tense of the verb or the past participle of the verb, but the base form of the verb. Now, for example, let's say go. Go, okay, is the base form of the verb go. Okay, now when go is in third person singular, you already know what I mean by first, second, and third person. Okay, I've talked about it in so many of my videos. First person, person talking, you that is listening, second person, and third person, the person that is being talked about. Okay, so the base form of the verb go is go. Okay, but when the subject is third person singular, it becomes goes. Another example, swim. The base form of the verb swim is swim. Okay, the past tense of the verb swim is swam, right? The past tense of the verb swim is swam. Now, when the subject is third person singular, you use swims. Okay, the base form is swims when is third person singular. So use subject plus the base form of the verb if the sentence is talking about routine, if the sentence is talking about a habit, if the sentence is talking about a general truth. What I mean by general truth, like the sun rises from the east. Okay, the sun rises from the east. Now this is a general truth, right? If you heat water to 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. Now this is a general truth. So when you talk about something that is scientifically proven, something that is a general truth, you use the simple present tense. When you talk about a habit, for example, he brushes his teeth every morning. Now this is a habit, it's also a routine. He brushes his teeth every morning. So you use the simple present tense, the subject plus the base form of the verb, and the rest of the sentence. I hope you're following. So that is it. Just check what the sentence is all about. Is it talking about a habit, routine, general truth, permanent situation? Then use the simple present tense. Make sure that the subject goes with the base form of the verb. Okay, now let's see this question from the past questions. In the past, his father used to walk, but nowadays he dashed to work by bicycle. Okay, now what does this sentence talk about? It talks about a routine, right? What someone does regularly. What someone does regularly. Okay, so it talks about a routine. In the past, his father used to work in the work to work. His father used to work, but nowadays he dashed to work by bicycle. Okay, now we have a subject here, the second clause here, he. Now the base form of the verb, we are going to fill this gap with the base form of the verb. Okay, so we're going to look for the base form of the verb. Was going is off. Okay, was going is off. It's not the base form of the verb go. Okay, the base form of the verb go is go. When it's third person singular, it becomes goes. Okay, so going is wrong. Going is wrong. Okay, now we have option C and option D. We have seldom goes and goes. So which one is the correct answer? Like I said, when you want to make a sentence in the simple present tense, what you simply do is use subject plus the base form of the verb. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Okay, we have subject. Okay, subject plus base form of the verb goes. Okay, in the past his father used to work, but nowadays he goes to work by bicycle. So option D is the correct answer. Now there are lots of questions in the past questions on tenses, present tense, simple present tense, past perfect tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, future tense, simple future tense, future continuous tense, and future perfect continuous tense. There are so many questions on the different tenses in the English language, and it's very important to really have a deep knowledge of all the tenses there are in the English language. You really have to have deep knowledge. Okay, you have to have them at the tip of your fingers. have deep knowledge of all the tenses there are in the English language, because you're going to answer a lot of questions on tenses in your exams, okay, in the session on completion of sentences. And luckily for those who are already in the class, who are already in the online class, we've concluded lessons on the tenses, on all the tenses. So we treated the 4 aspects of the present tense, we treated the 4 aspects of the past tense, we treated the 4 aspects of the future tense. So we concluded lessons on tenses, and we also answered questions on each of the tenses from the past questions. So everybody in the class already knows how to use tenses and how to answer questions correctly on tenses. If you've not joined us already, there's no need wasting more time. Join us immediately, because our revision classes are going to start very soon. You don't have to miss our classes and also miss the revision classes. Make sure you join us. And what we're going to be doing in our revision classes is to be discussing questions on the past questions on the different topics in the syllabus. And as we discuss the questions, we'll be able to have deeper understanding of the topic, okay, each topic that we are discussing. So it's important to join us immediately. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys again in another video very soon.